shoes. I said I was down and out with the blues. I felt no man cared if I were alive. I felt the whole world was so tired. That's when someone came up to me and said, young man, take a walk up the street. It's a place there called the YMCA. They can start you back on your way. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for your mental joy. You can hang out with all the boys. YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Young man, there's no need to feel down. Young man, pick yourself off the ground. YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Young man, are you listening to me? Young man, what do you wanna be? YMCA. You'll find it at the YMCA. No man, does it all by himself. Young man, put your pride on the shelf. YMCA. And just go to the YMCA.
Alright, and another song requested by popular demand. Song by Gunther.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong. Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong.
Right, game 3 between Newbie Army and Team X. Let's see what we have here for both sides.
Deep in the night.
So for Newbie Army, we have once again double Guardian opening, and once again one is opening Kite, the other 5 Spines, the 5 Armor Guardian, a Carrier and a Levy on the sides, and an Overlord with play. For Team X, we have a double Levy composition once again. I suppose they decided. Actually, this is same composition as last game. They're deciding to use a double Levy composition again because I'm assuming it worked out very well for them the last game. They're balling up in the top here. Got a 5 Armor Destro, and again, double 16 Carriers. And they're going to launch on this Levy, and that's going to do a lot of damage. It's going to slow down Danny's farm a lot. Nothing worse as a Levy player than getting launched on by like 6 ships within the first minute of the game. That slows down your farm a lot. Look at that damage. Danny in the orange. Might even go down to the red here. He's going to be forced to go back. Going to give the levies on Team X's side a huge advantage, at least for the first few minutes. Danny is burning right now and is forced to go back to get some heals. Can't even afford warp. That's going to slow him down a lot. Very nice by X's cap. Launch on the Overlord this time. Double 6-in Carriers are actually doing a lot of damage. And since Yen here, the 5 Spine Guardian, is actually busy applying pressure in the middle, there's really nobody to shoot down these fighters for the Overlord.
You touch my tra-la-la.
And another ship forced to go back. Here you go. Guardian with no spines being launched on. Except this time Yen's around to take down the fighters. Newbie Army here probably starting to regret only having one Guardian go 5 spines. These launches would have been dealt with much more easily if both Guardians had gone 5 spines. The Titan Guardian really can't do anything right now. He keeps getting launched on. He might even be back. He's taking a lot of damage. What's going on down here?
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
Finally back in there. But he's so far behind in farm, only 87 right now. We're 4 minutes into the game. Not gonna lie though, I sympathize with Danny. There's nothing worse as a Levy player than getting put behind like that from double 6 launches. Let's take a look at the farm count. Well, no. You're in trouble. He should be able to make it out just fine though. He does have a plague on him. He might... No, he's not going to burn. Alright, now let's take a look at the farm. So, 644. And 660. Oh, it's almost the same basically for both sides right now. Neither team really gaining a decisive advantage in the first few minutes of the game. That said, let's take a look at Danny's farm here. Only 53 for Danny, and D-Magic, on the other hand, has 60. You know what? This isn't so bad. No, Danny had to go back initially to get some heals. Because of that double 6-int launch on him, he is not that far behind compared to the other Leviathan. I would assume this is due to the fact that the ball pushed the top at the beginning, and normally when you top like this, it steals a lot of farm from the Levy who's designated on this side. Magic probably had a lot of farm denied as well. Fireball was basically there eating up his farm for him. Really a close game so far. How long this keeps up though. Skyline pushing into the ball, pushing in on Franklin right now. Franklin is burning. V-Wraith really on top of those plagues. Carrier's back at the very least. Guards have 5 spines now. Again, applying some pressure on Shanks at the bottom. Got his carrier there. X. This is basically just gonna force Newbie RB back, deny them. Wraith. V-Wraith plaguing most of those interceptors. That was actually a very nice plague on his part. And the Guardians are going to deal with the rest. There we go. Have not any kind of music. Heck no, why not? Alright, so what's going on here? Not a whole lot. Nathan is on the verge of burning. He's going to be forced to go back here. Almost ate a plague. Luckily, he was out of Alex's vision. Count real quick. So 1050 farm for T-Max and 1100 for Newbie Army. So they've got a 50 farm lead right now, which is not huge. However, T-Max right now being given a lot of time to farm at the prisons. This is going to close the gap between the farm right now. Actually, let's see if they... Yes, now they're officially 50 farm above Newbie Army. Everybody warping in on Skyline, forcing T-Max back. Alex has a plague ready. Opting not to play in fear that maybe he might get caught out of position. Does have 5 spines, has 10 spines, and the interceptors are still fairly low in level right now. Big on both carriers. That is gonna hurt. In the middle right now. Most of the DPS, however, landing on the Destro. Hank's cutting in to help out his team. Tanking a lot of damage right now. Not sure if that's a good idea. Especially considering he's only at 2 armor right now. He might actually die from this. He does have a corrosive on him. He does have a Levy, a Destro, and a guard focusing him down. If there would be some focus fire... Oh! Nice focus fire by Yen. Getting his acid spores on there and killing the Levy early off. This is gonna hurt T-Max a lot. That's half their DPS right there gone. Carriers here are severely under-farmed. Take a look at the farm actually. So Franklin and Raven Creek, 150 and 130 farm apiece. Whereas the Levy and the Carrier for the other side, 220 and 230 farm. Yeah. Side lanes for side are doing extremely well. Side to do here, considering they're down a ship now, especially a ship as important as the Levy.
Oh, do it all night, do it with me. I'll take you to heaven if you make me feel free, babe. Do it tonight, do it alright. Just take me and shake me till I burn up inside.
Destro IKK here getting pushed back.
Come on, baby.
Oh. One of the Guardians for Newbie Army has corrosive right now. I'd like to see double corrosive.
You may be the slave of Tim and Tom and Ed and Dave. You may do it again with hands and friends and check and can, but you're gonna feel so free when you're doing it with me.
Do it all night.
Gonna turn down the volume here a little bit. It's getting a little bit.
Take you to heaven if you make me feel free, babe. Do it tonight, do it alright. Just take me and shake me till I burn up inside.
Great.
Do it all night, do it with me. As hot as a fire and as strong.
Danny on his side lane. Not that he really needs it at this point.
Do it alright.
Giant farm gap that is formed. Has pushed Newbie Army back to their base. That being said, however, Danny is cutting in right now. And it looks like there's a launch on the Overlord. The Overlord might die here. That being said though, Danny is taking a lot of damage right now. It's going to be interesting to see if he can make it out alive. And looks like there's no turn from Team X. No turn whatsoever to try and kill Danny, so Danny makes it out of there alive and almost unscathed actually. Meanwhile, Newbie Army still pushing Team X back. Raven Creek stopped. Raven Creek, what are you doing? I guess he gave up. That's a shame. Really did hurt that they lost their levy early on. Magic also dying, suiciding there. Game. Well played by Newbie Army. It's a quick game. There's a Vortex by Franklin. A Troll-tex. That's how I'd like to call it. Jumps in there. Wants to party with the rest of the team. Little does he know, the rest of the team has no intention of partying with him, but rather just killing him. Officially over. Army taking the series 2-1 against Team X. This also means that Newbie Army officially takes the lead in the TSL rankings with, I believe, 11 wins and 16 losses. Gap on 6th place. X, on the other hand, falling a little bit behind. That being said, they are still 3 games behind most of the teams, but they're still not out of the race yet. Alright, well that was fun. Well played by both teams, but especially well played by Newbie's Army, really capitalizing on some bad mistakes made by Team X and really consolidating their advance every time.